A 16-year-old black teen is handcuffed in public for a crime he didn't commit. His mother, a decorated military general, arrives to demand justice. The real thief turns out to be someone hiding in plain sight. But can truth and dignity survive in a world quick to judge? Before we continue, have you subscribed yet? Hit that button for more amazing stories, and tell us in the comments where you're watching from. The bell above the door gave a cheerful jingle as 16-year-old Malik stepped into the electronics store, his sneakers squeaking softly against the polished tile floor. His eyes lit up with excitement. He had been saving up for weeks to buy a high-tech backpack, sleek, black, with built-in USB charging ports. It wasn't cheap, but he was proud of every dollar he had earned. Malik stood tall for his age, with deep brown skin, quiet confidence, and calm eyes that often observed more than they spoke. His hoodie had a frayed cuff, and his jeans were faded, but he moved with purpose as he approached the display rack. Just as he leaned in to get a closer look at the bag he'd dreamed of, a sharp voice cracked through the store. "Hey, what do you think you're doing?" shouted a man from behind the counter. Malik turned, startled. "I'm sorry? Where do you think you're going with that bag?" The store owner barked, his eyes full of suspicion. "With what bag?" Malik asked, confused. "The one that was right here," the man snapped, pointing to a space near the register. "Don't try to play dumb." "I didn't touch anything," Malik said, raising both hands in defense. "I don't believe you," the man growled, snatching up the store phone. "Yeah, I've got a thief here," he said loudly for all to hear. "Kid just stole a bag. Send someone right away." Malik's chest tightened. He hadn't stolen anything. His heart thudded against his ribs. He looked around, hoping someone else had seen what actually happened. But no one spoke up. Minutes later, red and blue lights flashed outside. A police cruiser pulled up to the curb. An officer stepped out and walked in with slow, deliberate steps, like the ending was already written. Before Malik could speak, the officer seized him by the wrist and turned him around. "Hey, wait! I didn't do anything!" "Quiet," the officer snapped, locking handcuffs around Malik's wrists. "You got caught. Don't make it worse." "You haven't even searched me," Malik protested. "I don't even have the bag." "No bag? Then you hid it." "Typical," the officer muttered. "Want to confess now?" "I want to call my mom," Malik said, his voice trembling. The officer rolled his eyes. "Fine. One call. Make it fast." Malik's hands shook as he dialed. When the line picked up, he whispered, "Mom, I need you." 10 minutes later, the screech of tires cut through the afternoon air. A black SUV pulled into the parking lot and came to a hard stop. The door opened, and out stepped a tall black woman in full military dress uniform. Her medals caught the sunlight. Her boots hit the ground like thunder. Every movement radiated strength. Inside the station, the officer at the front desk stood upright in alarm.
"I'm looking for my son,"
she said sharply. "Ma'am," the officer stammered.
"I'm General Ayanna Brooks,
She said.
and you have my son in handcuffs."
Well, there was a report of a stolen bag," he muttered.
"Did you find a bag on him?"
"No, but,"
"Then why?
she said, eyes locked on his.
Is he in handcuffs?"
The room went dead silent. The officer fumbled for words. "Protocol," he mumbled.
"You don't get to put cuffs on a 16-year-old because someone thinks they stole something.
She said.
That's not protocol. That's profiling."
Malik was released. His wrists were sore, but the deeper wound was the shame, the silence, the assumption. As they walked out together, Malik looked up at his mother. "Why does it always take you showing up for them to believe me?" She placed a hand firmly on his shoulder.
"Because some people only respect the uniform,
She said.
not the person inside the skin."
"That's not fair,"
"No,
she replied.
it isn't. But you don't need their approval to know who you are. You don't owe them proof of your worth. You just have to remember it."
That same afternoon, A store clerk was cleaning the back room when another employee discovered the missing backpack tucked behind a stack of shipping boxes. Suspicious, the store manager reviewed the security footage, and what they found changed everything. The camera clearly showed one of the employees taking the backpack from the counter, glancing around and stashing it in the back. He hadn't reported it. He hadn't spoken up when Malik was blamed. He just stood there silently, letting the lie grow while someone else bore the shame. He didn't panic. He chose silence, and that silence had almost destroyed a kid's dignity. When confronted, the employee admitted everything. He was fired immediately. Malik was cleared of any suspicion, though no one from the store offered a direct apology. But Malik didn't need it, because standing beside his mother, seeing the truth finally exposed, he had already reclaimed more than his name. He had reclaimed his power. His mother turned to him with a steady smile.
"The best revenge,"
She said,
"is grace and truth."